Okay guys, so let's get on with the other 1, 2, 3s of the installation. So I looked at Fran, and I'm hiding in Fran's channel, and they said you want to use this crow's foot, but I'm actually going to try one of these ratcheting tubing horn spanners. These little horn spanners are awesome. Look at this. This little guy is like a crescent wrench, but an open end wrench that is a tubing wrench that is also a ratchet. You put it on and it actually ratchets like that, and then once you're done, you can just move this to wherever the tube is and take it off. So these are awesome. I got a few of these. This is 11, but I got a 13, I got an 8, I got a few different ones of these. They're kind of expensive, but having the right tools is going to help you be able to do this job successfully. Okay, and now the final step of 3, that was step 2. Now, in putting this back on, you want to align the push rod with the fork, and there's going to be a little side door, and I'll show you that with the endoscopic camera. It'll show you to make sure this is lined up. Put this in, and then you want to screw these screws in about 3/4 of the way. Leave them loose. You want them 3/4 of the way in, and you don't want them touching here, so that this can still move around, allowing you to start this hard fitting by hand so you don't strip it, okay? And it makes it easier because it's hard to align when this is fixed and this is a hard line, and you need to move it very gently and specifically so that you can get those threads started. So you leave this loose, but you want to get it in first because you got to depress this piston. You have to depress the cylinder to do that, and you want these nuts to hold that in place once you've got this push rod aligned correctly in the fork. You want it to hold it there so it doesn't pop out on you, but then you don't want this so tight so you can't move this a little bit so that you can get these threads started. Okay, this one will be easier because it's a soft line. Okay, and I forgot the size of this one. I'm trying to get the size of this in the video when we're actually on the car. I didn't get the size of this nut. And that's it. You just take it out and put it in, and then you screw this back in. All you have to do is crack this one, and then all you have to do is crack this nut, and then let me take this. This is brand new, so let me take this off. You crack this, and then you just do the rest by hand. You just take it off by hand, just like that. Okay, so my thing is, these are a common failure. So I'm going to be taking mine apart. When I get out the car, I'm going to take mine apart and I'm going to check it, and I'm going to see why they're failing, and if there's something I can do to improve the quality of the build of these and rebuild them, I will be sharing that. And if there's something that needs to be made to affect that repair, then I will be designing a kit so that people can quickly and easily pop these in, pop these out, rebuild them, and on you go. So, without further ado, let's get down to the shop and install this slave cylinder. Here's a candid inside view, my setup before we use the endoscopic. I'm going to go and look at the target of where we're going to be installing this little guy right here before we use the endoscopic, so that you can know what it is you're looking for. So up we go, and we're going to go over here. We're going to move real slow and work our way up to the hole where that is going to be going. Look in there. You see back in there? That is where we're going to be putting our push rod. Okay? It's going to be going right in that target right there in the middle. Alright? So let's come back down and put that in. Okay, I have the target, the push rod at the target, and next I'm going to do the hard line. So I want you to see that you don't have to panic and try to do everything at once, because I just have it sitting here waiting for me. Yeah. to do the hard line. So then we'll do the hard line next. So you don't have to go into a frenzied panic to try and get everything at once. So that said, it ain't easy. I will give you that much. Oh man. If the option presents itself, do this engine out. Go on up and take a look at the mount bolts. They are in loosely. Here they are. Mount bolts are in loose. And now we're going to tighten up the hard line. Okay, then we'll do this push line, and then we'll do this, the twist, the flexible line at the end. There we go. Okay, so here we're going to tighten the hard line. That's my little ratchet here. Take a look at this. Put that on there. So after I got so far with the ratchet, I had to resort to the little crow's foot, this little guy here. So I had to go ahead and use this to do the rest of the slack, and then I'll cinch it in. Yeah, see, like that. Like that, with the little crow's foot. So, I don't know. I can't emphasize enough that this is not for beginners. Just, if it looks like it's easy for me, if not,